Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Mahashem Machakodash, my name is Jacob from Plaintables Camp. And the apostle Tahar went over the Internet of Everything it can include the implantable microchip. It's the AI overview of from Google, I just copy and pasted his title, part of his title. Internet of Everything means microchip can be implanted in the body. The Internet of Things are implanted in the body, but does include the capability as part of its broader future oriented definition. Internet of Everything is a concept coined by Cisco that refers to the networked connection of people. All right, networked connection of people. So that could be, cell phones, wearables, and implantable microchips. All right, that's what I'm getting off of it. Uh, so we're going to go to short video, computer voice.
Today, we dive into the Internet of Everything, IOE, a revolutionary advancement transforming how we connect and interact with the world. What is IOE? IOE is the next thing in tech, connecting billions of devices and consumer products in an intelligent, networked environment. It's more than just the Internet of Things, IoT. It's the intelligent connection of people, processes, data, and things. Difference between IOE and IoT. IoT focuses on machine-to-machine communication. IOE integrates people, processes, data, and things. IOE integrates people, processes, data, and things between IOE and IoT. IoT focuses on machine-to-machine communication. IOE integrates people, processes, data, and things.
So again, integrates people. So yeah, it could be wearables, it could be cellular phones, electronic devices that stay with the person, that stay with the human. So it definitely can include the implantable microchip. And that's what we believe. We believe that's what it's going to lead to. Eventually, it's going to lead to the implantable RFID microchip. So I have, obviously, Revelation, 13th chapter. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast, set it up there, that the image of the beast, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, you can hear the current administration becoming more draconian, more authoritarian, and it's likely he's going to be the guy that that brings in a new system, alienating the different EU and UN members, and it's very possible that he could bring in a new system, or it could be somebody after him, but hopefully it's him. And he causeth all, is Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. I got Mark. You got G5480, Saragma. Saragma, Karex goes into Karagma and different variations. Noun, accusative, generative, dative. Yeah, it mean the same thing. It says of things carved, so we know it's cutting into the flesh. Mark branded on horses. So it's a mark. It's supposed to be a permanent mark. So we believe it's a cylindrical or flat microchip that goes into the flesh, so you can identify, who you are, your finances. It's mainly used for finances, but it has multiple applications. Prophecy talks about finances, buying and selling, but your finances are directly linked to your identity, so they're intertwined. They're not separate. All right. And number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number. All right. So they're identifying marks. All right. Numbers three score. Slack, hold on. And his number is 600 3 score and 6, which is a high psi stigma. Let y'all hear that. Yeah, high psi stigma.
Strong's G 5516. Chi Psi Stigma. Chi Psi Stigma.
All right. And what? That's his number, 666. All right, that's what the numerical value is for psi psi stigma. All right. And it's an actual number. That does, I believe it does equal up to Nero Kaiser. All right. And hey, if Trump is really Nero, hey, it could, I guess, a hell of a coincidence. Well, wouldn't be a coincidence, uh, but we know 666 is the number that they hide in their products. Because Esau works in the dark like that. All the founding fathers were Satan, satanic worshipers. They worship Satan, and they were worshiping Satan before 1776. By the way, like when the so-called Illuminati got founded in May 1st, 1776, Esau was already worshiping witchcraft all over different parts of Europe. All right, 1776 didn't create witchcraft for the so-called white man. Esau was been worshiping that for hundreds of years. All right, if not thousands of years. Well, technically thousands of years actually. But in the occult as it is today, last, probably around when Esau started calling himself started calling himself an Israelite, because I'm sure the witchcraft was heavy. All right. And Esau was always in worshiping other gods. So when he started calling himself, when he started identifying as our people, they had their secret systems. All right. Founding fathers were Masons before 1776, May 1st, right? That's when the so-called United States was founded officially, or when Declaration of Independence was signed on, I think it was in June or July. In July, was it 4th? I believe it coincides with the holiday in America. But they got the Illuminati for May 1st. But they were already worshiping Satan before that. All right. So yeah, that will be interesting if he brought it in, because people are saying that he's the reincarnation of Nero. All right, but the broader, so if it is him, it's him. But the broader 666 existed before DJ and the Orange Man, and the if it is talking about, let's say, Trump. All right, he would definitely have to be the reincarnation of Emperor Nero. All right. And this number is beyond, one person. All right. It's beyond one person. It's like it says in the product code, the the universal product code, and Esau hides it in his products, his trademarks. Right. Because the Esau he's in a heavy witchcraft. He's in a symbolism. Those evil spirits give him power and success. So that increases your faith. All right. So if Esau has an abundance of faith. All right. That's why he's able to be so successful. Can't be successful without faith. So they listen to those spirits. All right. Oh, the scriptures even tell you that the devils even believe. I mean, it's a concept. Just you gotta just you know, it's, it's pretty standard. Faith is the evidence of things not seen, things hoped for. All right. And Esau definitely had vision and faith when he conquered paradise here in the so-called New World. All right. So, yeah, 666. And I believe this is correct. I believe we looked this up before. It does equal Nero, or I gotta fact check that again. But I believe I did do the calculations, or the apostle might have done the calculations. All right, but it's beyond Nero Caesar, right? It's talking about Esau's hidden hand and the control that he has over the system when it comes to the products that we use, food that we eat, your religion, what you find amusing and sexy. This number is implanted 666. So it goes beyond Emperor Nero. All right. So you can do that calculation if you want. So the Internet of Things. Oh, let me go back to yeah, it says a stamp or imprinted mark of a mark stamped on the forehead. This is charagma, stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right. So the Antichrist is Esau Edom. Do I still have that precept up? 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan and all power, with all power and lying wonders. And this is why people think, it's just one guy that's going to come back and bring hell on earth. Then the elect are going to be raptured. That's what people think. All right. It's speaking in a singular form, but it's referring to the group of people, an organization. All right. So-called enlightened ones. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Because there's an elect. All right. There is an elect, and only certain people can inherit it. So we hope that we can inherit eternal life without tasting the second death, but it's not up to us. Where we at? Revelation. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It's the same thing. It's talking about that branded mark, that cylindrical or flat microchip that's going to go inside the hand or the arm so you can make payments and make purchases. And, it identifies you also. So the Internet of Everything is connecting devices that are very close to you that you take with you mobily outside of your home, away from fiber connections, so it's wireless. So wearables, cell phones, and eventually the implantable RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast.